Can I get one that says I love my wifey?
Yes, absolutely. What are you doing, babe?
Just here to carry the bags.
That's right.
Hey. Hey, babe.
Hey,
We've been married for 32 years.
I don't know.
Me either. Oh. Well, we're here in Pensacola, Florida, visiting my parents, taking care of a little banking business and some other stuff. And we were talking about the 5 love languages and trying to resolve how we've changed over the course of 32 years. And it's, well, what are the 5 love languages? Everybody uses the 5 love languages. It's just a matter of to what degree.
Acts of service, physical touch, words of affirmation,
Your favorite.
gifts,
Uh-huh.
and time.
Time spent.
Time
Quality spent.
Quality time together. Those are the 5 love languages. And from what I understand, everybody has a primary love language in which you give love and a primary in which you receive love, and they may not be the same.
Well, that would be true for me. Mine, and I think most men, are physical touch. Yeah. It's physical touch. And mine has always been physical touch. And I receive acts of service from you. One of the things that you have done for vast majority of our married life is she fixes my dinner plate. Always has. And if we go somewhere where we're in a situation where we're fixing plates, she will ask me, would you like me to fix your plate? And we were trying to flesh out earlier, just sitting talking before we started shooting video, where that even started, and she couldn't put a pin on it. I couldn't put a pin in it.
It just feels like I've always done that from the very beginning, even when I was in my hamburger helper days, because I didn't know how to cook anything but hamburger helper. I still fixed your plate.
That may be where it started. You don't know the way to a man's heart goes, it's through his stomach, and there's a lot of truth in that. When we were dating, I was getting off on Friday night at 11 o'clock, and she would call and say, hey, I'm fixing to come over. And when I would get there, she would have fixed me.
Hamburger helper.
And I was glad to get it, buddy. I was hungry. I was glad to get it. And I enjoyed it. I ate it like it was good, didn't I? So, and her culinary skills have come a long way since then, I promise. But anyway, we digress. But that has got to be where it started.
Yes.
We just sit here talking on this video, figured it out finally. It's like one of those duh moments.
So you receive love with acts of service, and you give love how? What's your preferred way to give?
Acts of service.
Acts of service.
That's generally how I show it.
Which you do well. Like you make sure my gas tank is full all the time. I have not pumped gas myself in, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 years.
No, you want to say 2 or 3 decades?
No, when I had the Highlander, I did pump my own gas sometimes.
Well, there were times. Well, I'm not talking.
There were times
where you had to.
But I would say in the last couple of years, I haven't at all. I never pumped gas in the Lexus, and I haven't pumped any in the Camry.
Not once, huh?
Not once.
Okay.
So things like that.
But it goes back 3 decades, really.
And around the house, doing things around the house. I would say probably within the last 3 to 5 years, you have handled just about all of the kitchen duties, exclusive cleaning duties, not the cooking duties, but the cleaning duties. You take care of the dishwasher every single day.
And why is that?
Because you like it. Because you like it loaded a certain way.
I like the dishwasher loaded a certain way, but it wouldn't matter to me if I wasn't loading and unloading.
But it means that I can come home from work and the kitchen is not a wreck, and I can start cooking.
She gets to cook dinner, which is an act of service for her to me.
And then I fix your plate.
And then she fixes my plate. Yes. The point in us talking about this stuff is these are some little things that we've learned over the years with each other, and they've evolved and changed over time. And there are some times that we wish we'd have done things differently and sooner. We were talking earlier, and some of this goes to that if you have children, it's harder to do this, but spending quality time with one another.
That was going to lead me into, we haven't talked about my love languages yet.
Oh, I apologize.
We talked about yours, the way
I
you
apologize.
give and receive, but we
Okay.
haven't talked about
I
mine.
apologize. Carry on, my lady.
So the way that I prefer to give love is with those acts of service, which we did touch on that a little bit, but because that is the way you like to receive it, and that's the way I give it, so it kind of falls naturally.
Right.
But my preferred love languages for receiving love are words of affirmation and quality time together. And those are both things that you have developed
Yes.
over the years,
And
over our
and
decades together, and have matured into.
And I need to do better at words of affirmation. I don't always do well. Hey, babe, how does this look? That looks nice. It's not what she's wanting to hear. She's wanting to say, wow, that makes you look sexy, babe. You know?
Yes.
And I don't always, even though I may be thinking that, I was like,
Yeah, I remember it was about a week ago.
Oh,
I
yeah.
came
Yeah,
out
I
wearing
screwed that up.
something
I
new,
screwed
and
that up.
I thought I was looking pretty good, and I said, "Babe, how's this look?" And you said, "Looks fine."
it looks nice. Let's go. I was just ready to roll.
But what I really wanted to hear was, "Babe, you look so
You look
sexy."
smoking hot, and I didn't do that. Missed my opportunity.
Yep. But the quality time together that's another one, and he's gotten a lot better about that. And I think that that's something that has come with the stage of life we're at too.
That helps. That does help.
You know, we're not raising kids anymore. Our children are grown, and we have more time to spend with each other, and we don't feel so pressured with all the other, million things we have going on in our lives.
No, it's like today we're in downtown Pensacola and we're just chilling. I mean, we sat and people watched on a bench over here in front of City Hall just a little while ago, and she's laid back on me. I wished I'd had the camera rolling; it would have been beautiful. But there was a guy walks out, and he goes, "Man, you just don't see that very often," And he just smiled and beamed because she was just laid back on me, just relaxed, and we were just chilling, watching people and talking. And you got to find that. You've got to find that in your life. Whatever it is, that is your love language. You need to try to communicate it to your partner without making them upset. If you're not receiving that, if you're not receiving that love language from your partner.
You have to figure out how to love each other best.
And on the other side of that, you need to be trying to figure out your partner's love language so that you can speak that to them.
Well, and also recognizing the love that your partner is giving in ways that might not be your preferred way. So acts of service is not my preferred way to receive it, but I know that is a preferred way for you to show it.
And that may be the only way I know how to show it. When I'm a mechanic, I'm going to go out and I'm going to check all 4 of her tires. I'm going to make sure her oil's changed and it's full and her gas tank, so that I know when she gets in her car, she can safely go to town and safely come back, and I don't have to worry about her. That's how I show my love to her, is to make sure that she's safe. And it took her, it took you a few years to finally get that, but You recognize that.
I recognize it. I mean, it's maybe not something I recognized from the beginning, but I do. I do now, and I have for a long time.
and like I said, mine is physical touch, and I can feel, yeah, that right there. I can feel my whole core, my whole body relax with just that right there.
If we're walking on a sidewalk, like we were earlier in Pensacola, going from market to market, if I just kind of
That
do
right
that, I
there.
mean, I know that is his language. I know he's feeling how much I love him.
Absolutely. So I think it's enough talk about love language. For now, it's a topic that can be not beat up, but it needs topic that needs to be discussed. And seek your partner's love language. It's not all about sex, guys. Sometimes it is.
I love you.
I love you too.